Happy Friday, everyone. Myself, along with, I'm sure, hundreds of people are reacting to President Trump's and President Obama's statements about aliens. This is a historic day, February 19th, 2026. And in review, I had to say, come out and put my 2 cents out there. I recently wrote a book about catastrophic disclosure. Here it is. It's a science fiction book, and I'm proposing right now in this video that it's much more realistic and less elusive than what's going on behind the scenes in Washington. And now the Department of War has been issued orders by the president just an hour ago to release information, all documents and associated programs, et cetera, on whatever we have on aliens. A lot of people realize that this is a titanic request, and maybe some will remember that back in 2017, Leslie Kean in the New York Times article already published that the Pentagon had a secret ATIPS program, and that's what kicked off some investigation there, plus a couple of congressional meetings with David Grush and others talking about firsthand or secondhand information about such touchy subjects like reverse engineering and live biologics. So where is this going to lead? It's anybody's guess right now, but I think the Las Vegas odds are nowhere. And I say that respectfully to everyone that's hoping for some kind of disclosure here, that you could fantasize about almost a spillover into those touchy subjects such as black operations since the 1950s, the billions and billions and billions of dollars that have been missing from Pentagon budgets, which DOGE was never allowed even close to. Touchy subjects such as what alien reverse engineered craft do we have, and at what level of advancement are they? And who is running all the programs in reality? Not to mention, what about abductions? What about something that the congressional meetings never even considered? So, all in all, the PSYOP has been going on now since the 1950s to scare people about aliens, or to poo-poo it, which they really, up until just a couple of weeks ago, were still laughing at. I think there was a press conference yesterday with Carol Levitt where a reporter actually asked a relevant question for a change about what I feel is the biggest secret and the biggest lie that was ever told to the American people and hidden from the American people. And they had a lot of laughs a couple days ago with Carolyn Levitt. In any case, now it seems like it's a battle of presidential egos. Lots of presidents have been, as already reported in congressional meetings, have been cut out of all these holes that are missing in information to the executive branch. And just because we have a statement now asking the Department of War to look into it, where is it going to go? it might be, I might be completely off on this, but aren't we asking the wrong department? Shouldn't we be really asking the department, the DIA, who basically were steering this black operation of reverse engineering alien craft, not to mention the recovery programs that would include more than likely shooting these craft down. It only takes a little imagination and logic to try to understand that these extraterrestrials had to travel many, many hundreds and thousands of light years, and then they crash in a desert in northern New Mexico. I don't think that really clicks together. And we've been shooting these things down, according to whistleblowers that Dr. Greer has been trying to bring forth, but to no avail, because Congress will not give them any protections, including protection against illegal operations and amnesty against all of that. There's no doubt we need a full amnesty statement from the president to follow this up, to actually get any activity, real, substantial information and whistleblowing. But Congress can't pass it. They can't even pass the UAP Disclosure Act, not to mention any extra protections for our brave patriots that, one way or another, maybe through dark operations, were forced into working, shooting down alien ships, and also sundry other dark activities to essentially finance all these dark operations. So everybody needs to open their eyes about this. It might be just an ego contest between Obama and Trump at this point. Who's the first U.S. president to start the ball rolling on disclosure? But in the end, there's old agreements. There has to be with alien races where we have entered into for exchange for allowing us to shoot their craft down or some other alien crafts using weapons provided by in those agreements. And let's face it, they're mostly interested in human evolution and the planet. And we would have to be, if they didn't want to take, if they weren't interested in our DNA and us as a race, the really advanced nations of, say, the federal, the Galactic Federation, like Star Trek, where they have high ideals, they care about us. These are some things that I have written in my books, and they are not afraid of anything really, including what I think is the black hat aliens that we have entered into some bad contracts with a long, long time ago. Essentially, it's the aliens who will call the disclosure. It will be those contractual agreements that will stop any president or any deep state from going very far in this disclosure. There may be other issues also bubbling up as far as limiting people's reaction, so they might disclose a little more so that people can get ready for such a historic event as First Contact. Not a movie by Steven Spielberg, but really we meet and discuss what happens next, which of course has to be of the greatest concern of all the scientists and politicians in the world, especially our leadership, because there's going to be a new boss in town when all this is disclosed. And I'm not saying that's bad. I am saying it's going to be good when it finally happens. So if Trump and Obama want to get on the same page on this, that's what I would suggest. I would suggest them get Tulsi Gabbard immediately center stage to pressure and end the media, especially the media, because they've never been our friend in these issues. Let's face it. They have their marching orders like everybody else. The media, it's for whatever reasons, either fear or money. But Tulsi Gabbard has to step forward. She is the head of the DIA and the head of the CIA and all these other sundry three-letter, very secretive organizations. And they will throw the excuse it's national security. But I say we have to get over that. Everybody in the world is going to have to face this question sooner or later. They're going to have to look up at the stars, expand their mind, open their hearts, stop fighting among ourselves, and say, E.T. brother, we are ready to join the Intergalactic Alliance. We will put away our paranoid fears of each other and put down our weapons and stop killing each other and start working as one group, the human race, to help advance our consciousness and all our peoples so that everyone can benefit from a full disclosure. Thank you for listening to my message, and have a good day or evening. Thank you.